whiskey. Gross.
Big old redneck center.
It's not a whiskey drink. All right, how did I meet Trevor? 15 years old, probably?
Yeah.
You remember or no?
Well, I don't because I was sleeping.
Yeah. Well, Trevor is probably 15. I was like the big kid out of the group.
He was the big brother that everybody wanted to be.
I was the big brother. He became like best friends with my cousin Pharaoh, who's still very close to us.
Like his little brother.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I've known Trev for, shoot, I'm 34 now, so I've known Trevor for, since you're 15, that's what, 12, 15 years now?
I think you're probably 22, 23 maybe.
No, I wasn't. You were 14 years old. You're 27 now, I'm 33, so that's 6 years apart. So I have 20.
Yeah.
So I was 20. I showed up to my cousin's house and this little turd was sleeping on the couch, and he was drinking and eating everybody's food that I had just brought. I'm like, who the hell is this kid? And who the hell does he think he is? And he has scratching his butt on the couch, drinking everybody's stuff. And I'm like, honestly, Pharaoh, what are you doing?
Well, in my defense, I was always the first one up with Pharaoh and the last one awake. I don't care if we went to bed at 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock. We'd be up at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. Going down the line, I was 15 and a half at this point, and Chase had detailed, Robbie had detailed, Pharaoh had detailed. I didn't have my license. I asked my grandpa to give me $700, and he turned his nose at me and said, "What for?" And I told him I want to buy a detail trailer. He's like, "You don't even have a truck, or you don't even have your license. What are you gonna do?" And I said, "Well, I'm gonna drive my buddy's truck." And so I did that, and I helped Chase and Robbie, and we washed 25, 30 big trucks in a day, semis, 10-wheelers, dump trucks.
Easily,
we do
dude.
Cars. I mean,
we worked this kid, dude. Child labor laws.
I mean, and you know what? My mom and my grandpa both had some of the strongest work ethics that I've ever seen. But I didn't learn that from them, because when you're a 15, 16-year-old kid, you don't want to listen to your parents. I mean, no matter how good of a kid you are, but Pharaoh and Chase taking me under their wing, and Robbie too, and it was just enjoyment. It wasn't even work. You know, that was like a bonus to get paid at the end of the day, but hanging out with your buddies, and it was fun to work 12, 14-hour days in the 100-degree heat. I can't explain that. So
he was so much younger than me, but believe it or not, like, we still, like, as structured as we were, our dads were like, you have to get up and get to work or get a job.
Oh yeah.
That still wouldn't stop me from hanging out with my friends and, you know, partying or drinking or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But we kept it in check, you know.
If I ever slept past 8 o'clock in the morning, I moved in with my grandparents for about a year. My grandpa would bang on my door if I wasn't up by 8 o'clock or 7:30 in the morning. "Get up, what are you doing? You've been drinking last night?" And he wouldn't let me do this. I had no choice but to get up and work hungover. So I had no, you know, if I wanted to party, I had to pay for it.
Yeah, dude, but that translates. So when I left in real estate, I was like, my cousin Pharaoh already quit his detail career. I was getting ready to transition out of mine, and I couldn't think of a better person to take over. So I've trusted Trevor since we were young kids, you know.
I was 17 or 18 at that time.
Yeah, dude.
Just going into junior college, and I had to make that decision whether I wanted to chase my baseball dream, being a short guy, try to be the big hitter, defensive guy, or make money and try to move forward that way. And that's where Chase got me started in my business, and he saw the work ethic I had there, and Pharaoh and Robbie were the same way. And especially Chase. I mean, if I didn't have Chase at that point, I don't know if the detailing business would have took off, because everybody is a dime a dozen. Everybody detailed in East County.
Yeah, we do. We just had some good contracts, but one of them in particular was DCB, Dave's Custom Boats, and we were doing $1 million boats. And I was like, who do I send to do this work? I was scared, and then Trevor, I was like, oh my gosh, we trained like the best dude in town. He was actually becoming a better detailer than I was. He started learning things and adapting and what was new, and
I remember
ceramic coating and crap like
3rd
that.
Street.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
That was teaching all these compounds, and I at that point I knew Chase was getting ready to transition out, and I was a young kid transitioning in. And it's even evolved since I've been out now. It's complete. I wouldn't even know what the dude in that point in time.
I don't even wash my own truck anymore, so I don't care. But anyways, Trevor is now in real estate with us, and he kicks ass. He is exactly what he was though when he was a kid, dude. Like I knew he was. Everybody's like, I mean, real estate's hard. It's not an easy thing to get into. Like everybody, like 80% of people fail, and I'm never gonna like discourage anybody to get into it. But when he got in, I was like, dude, I know you can do what I did. It's just built in you. It's there.
To be honest with you, it took me a year to muster up the courage to call Chase and be like, hey man, I want to do real estate, because I didn't want to be another cop out, another detailer who didn't finish college, who went through 3 years of college, didn't get their diploma, and it was a dime a dozen detailing, and then to go into real estate, it just seemed like a cop out to me. So it took me a year to muster up the courage, and I remember exactly where I was when I called Chase. I was on the 125 toll road driving down to Chula Vista to go have lunch with a buddy, and I called him, and I was on the overpass, and I said, well, hey dude, I was like, I want to come work for you. I was like, I want to start doing real estate. And somewhere along the lines, I think he said something like, I've been waiting for you to ask me, or something like that, or about time. And I was like, next day.
Better not work for anybody else. He was actually detailing. We detailed for Lyle Goodell, and Lyle Goodell would snap that right up, dude.
Yeah, Lyle called me, and I answered. Hi, Lyle.
Hi, Lyle.
They're good.
We
people.
love you, bro.
We love you, Lyle. Thank you for all the work. But yeah, I swear, the next day I forked up the $1,400, whatever it was, to do the Kaplan, and I grinded out my classes, and it sucked because I was so anxious having to wait to do my next class because I was so eager to do this. And it just kind of translated from there. And I mean, it's been 1 year in for me, almost to the date, a couple weeks past now. And
yeah, so
it's exciting.
Here's what you're gonna see from us. The difference that you'll see from our team, it's just two of us. We're hanging out. We don't care about, getting big or doing crazy stuff. We just want to work hard like we have since we were kids. Trevor's been with me since day one. He's always supported me. I've always supported him. He's seen the progress. He's seen the construction, so he's been around. Trevor, along with my cousin Pharaoh and Robbie, he's like, dude, you need help tomorrow? We're pouring concrete at 6 a.m. Trevor shows up, not a clue on how to do anything, but he's there to learn. And that goes the same for real estate. So
I got 2 hands and a shovel.
Yeah, 2 hands, 2 feet, and a shovel and a will to work it's going to get you pretty far. And I told him that. So his first year, dude, he's closing his 10th deal right now within his rolling 12 months of real estate. Which, dude, we all know that's hard. Your average agent in San Diego sells 3 to 5 homes a year. So congrats on that. Cromwell Home Group, we're small, but we got a lot ahead in the future. I don't know, like, we've been talking a lot about flipping homes. That's just I'm missing out on that. I'll tell you right now, like, I know how to do a lot of things myself, and we got the sources, we got the hands, we got the willingness. So we may be transitioning into that someday, some point. Maybe we want to get into building homes, but
yeah, I mean, we've done one. I mean, last year, that one
just kind of fell in our lap.
That was a cash cow, and that one did fall in our lap. So thinking about the future, it's like if we put our heads down and look forward to that, on the flip side, I mean, even the development side, I mean, between your dad and Pharaoh and all the resources that we have.
The future for Cromwell Home Group is growth, no matter where it's at. Just so you guys know, Trev is family. Our team is a family. We're here to kick ass and
we want to treat you the same.
Yeah, I mean, to get you guys to the
are all
finish
our
line
family
for sure. Yeah, that's what we're here for. So cheers to that, man.